gentlemen of iWrestling Omega, gather round and lend me your ears for a moment of your time, if you will, for my brother returns to action this week against a man that he knows all too well. It is a man that he once mentored himself, as I now mentor him. And it is none other than the Prince of Panic, the face of the new divine, TJ Blaire. The man that sits in the shadows and allows Dylan Mason and Crimson Wolf to use him to their advantage. Adam Cage laid it out perfectly. TJ simply doesn't see it, but I see it. And my brother sees it. TJ, you have allowed yourself to be corrupted. You have allowed yourself in the process to go soft. Because no longer are you the dominating and devastating force that you once were. You are now a shell of what you once were. And it saddens me to my very core to see what it is that you have become. It sickens me to see what you have allowed yourself to become. You go from faction to tag team, repeatedly milked up, used, wrung dry, and cast to the side, over and over and over again. When are you going to realize, TJ Blaire, that you do not need to surround yourself with people that wish to do nothing more than leech off of your talents? When are you going to break free and stand on your own 2 feet? It saddens me to my very core that I must unleash my brother upon you once again. Hopefully, he will wake you up. Hopefully, he will deliver you. Hopefully, he will set you free. Jack, tell this man what he needs to hear. TJ, what has happened to you? I've watched as your career has gone through ups and downs and ups and downs, and it seems as though you're stuck in another rut, courtesy of your boys in the new divine. It seems like you're the only one pulling your weight around here because you've got that clueless, delusional, psychotic nut job, Dylan Mason, and you've got Crimson Wolf leeching off of you. And you just allow this to take place. You allow it because it's all you know, TJ. You went from filth from the rapture to the new divine. You have never stood on your own. You have never stood on your own 2 feet and carved your own legacy, not for a single second. And it makes me sick, TJ. It makes me sick to look at what you've become. I wanted so much more for you when I took you and I pulled you up out of the fucking miry pits of riots and I put you through a best-of-3 series. You bested me because you were better than me at that time. But this TJ Blaire, this watered-down shell of a man that I'm staring into the eyes of today, is not the same TJ Blaire that I went to war with all those years ago. You have lost your way. You have lost sight of what makes you great, and you need to dig down deep within you, and you need to find it, this snake in the grass mentality, this satisfaction of just sitting in the shadows and waiting for your turn, TJ, isn't gonna cut it with me. You're gonna have to dig deep, and you're gonna have to go way further than you've gone in a very long time, because I'm coming at you with everything that I have to wake you up and make you see that you are not as good as you were back then, TJ. You have lost it. You have lost what it was. You've lost that spark. You've lost that drive. And you need to find it. If you have any inkling of a chance to defeat me this week on Omega, because I'm refocused, I'm remotivated, and I'm driven. And I'm going to tear you up one side of the ring, down the other, beat you from pillar to post, and I'm once again gonna make you into my fucking bitch.